Good afternoon, students. Today, we are going to start our third module, motivation. So, before that, as in the characteristics of this one, which OB or the determinants with regard to the subject, what all are there? One is the individual aspect, another one is the group aspect, and also another one is the organizational structure. So, individual having what all things? Personality, perception, learning is there with the individual. Group is there, but mainly there is the individual part. Learning. Then next is what? Motivation. So, motivation means what? An incentive, or on what basis a person is to do a particular thing. Suppose anybody is working in a firm and he works hard for that. For what? Need to get more salary. Again and again, he is enthusiastic and encouraged to work hard based on the salary or the remuneration that is to be provided to that worker. So that remuneration is the motivation towards work hard for that worker. Therefore, motivation is the remuneration in the organizational sense, remuneration that is to be given to the worker for working hard, and also the encouragement that is to be given by the management people to do so. So, therefore, motivation is having an important aspect with regard to which one? Important aspect with regard to the organizational context. So, what is motivation? We need to check in detail what is motivation. So, we will start motivation. It is the reason for engaging in a particular behavior. Motivation is the reason for engaging in a particular behavior. The reason may include the basic needs such as food or a desired object, the goal or a state of being also. Therefore, motivation is the internal impulse to take an action. നമ്മളുടെ ഓരോ പ്രവൃത്തി ചെയ്യുന്നതിനും നമ്മളെ ചലിപ്പിക്കുന്നതായ അല്ലെ നയിക്കുന്നതായ ഒരു ഘടകമാണ് motivation. To motive to do that thing. In order to achieve the goal at the earliest, all people are working in a motive way, to motive, to encourage, okay? Encourage to do so or to do that particular action. So that is a motivation. Clear? It is the feeling triggered within a person that compels him to do something. എന്തോ അവരെ നയിക്കുന്നു, ആ ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത് തീർക്കാൻ എന്തോ അവരെ നയിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ that is the factor that leads to do that thing is what? Motivation. Hope you understand this way. So motivation is the root cause of every action. It is the combination of a person's desire and energy that are directed in achieving a goal and is the cause of an action also. Therefore, it is the inner state of want or desire that stimulates an individual to do something that will satisfy the want or desire. So if a worker work hard, then again at the year end, he will be motivated, and again he is going to continue the action, means encouraging based on the actions from the management, isn't it? So on what basis he is getting motivated? He is getting motivated based on the salary plus incentive that is to be distributed to them based on his working. Clear or no? So that is why it is telling that inner state of the want or desire that stimulates an individual to do something that will satisfy the want or desire. Every person has different reasons for working. It is the major responsibility of an organization to appreciate and address the driving needs or motivational factors of its people for generating the best result. In order to generate or in order to achieve the best result, then what need to be? Persons are highly motivated, then only due to do so. One of the factor is the salary also. Based on the motivation and the salary is to be getting, he or she becomes satisfied and again motivated to work hard. Therefore, salary is one of the, or remuneration is one of the, not only salary, but the other things in company point of view. The other things all are required for successive achievement of the organization's goal. So it is the major responsibility of an organization to appreciate and address the driving needs or motivational factors of its people for generating such a best result. Therefore, the workforce in an organization needs to be motivated for its survival also. Motivated people are essential to meet the challenges posed by a rapidly changing business environment. To make the people more productive and effective, managers need to understand what motivates them within the context of the roles they perform. Within the roles or within the working with, in which they are, what they are going to perform, within which he or she is satisfied or not, need to check by each and every manager. That is, to make this one productive and effective, make the organization productive and effective, what to do? The managers need to understand what motivates them. What is the motivating factor in the each and every individual? Okay, motivates them within the context of the roles they perform. If motivation is lacking, simple things become major trouble things. Motivation lacks, then due to the lacking of the motivation, what happened? Simple things, ചെറിയ കാര്യം പോലും എന്താണ്, make it a big trouble. Therefore, lack of motivation could be caused by a number of problems. It may be personally, family, financially, and also financial, etc. It may be personal problems are also there. Family problems are also there. Financial problems are also there. Maybe, for example, in case of a working environment, okay, if the salary is very low, then remuneration is very low, then what? The worker will think in that way, and lack of work or working ability will be loosed. So therefore, motivation is one of the striving factors in order to achieve the organizational goal at the earliest. Because if a worker is getting motivated or getting motivated, he will again work hard to achieve the goal. And also, along with the organizational goal is to be achieved, other goals in the sense means his or her goal, the family thing. So if remuneration is increased, he is happy. He is again motivated to work hard. So that is the case with regard to motivation. Therefore, some definitions are: motivation refers to the way in which urges, drives, desires, aspiration, strivings, needs, direct, control, or explain the behavior of human beings. So what all things are there? Motivation refers to the way in which that urges, അവരെ ഒന്ന് ഉത്സുകരാക്കുന്നു, ബൂം ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. Okay, urges, drives, desires, aspirations, strivings, needs, direct, control, or explain the human behavior. എല്ലാ തരത്തിലും അവരെ ഉത്തേജിപ്പിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ മലയാളം വേർഷൻ പറയുക. Then, according to William G. Scoot, motivation means a process of stimulating the people to action to a desired goal. ശരിയല്ലേ? Stimulating means encouraging the people in order to achieve the goals at the earliest and to perform their action at the speedy way, thereby stimulating the people. So motivation means the process of stimulating the people to action in order to have desired goals. അവർ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന തരത്തിലുള്ള, മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ആഗ്രഹിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന തരത്തിലുള്ള ഗോള് നേടിയെടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ്? അവർ ആക്ഷനിലോട്ടാകണം. isn't it? അവർ ആക്ഷനിലാണെങ്കിൽ the workers or the ആര് ഇവരെന്ന് പറയുന്ന അവരെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ the workers may be getting motivated. ആ മോട്ടിവേഷൻ ആണ് എന്ത്? the stimulation, a push towards doing that thing. That is the motivation. So according to William G. Scott, Motivation means a process of stimulating the people to action to desired goals. Another is, according to Robert Rubin, motivation is a complex force starting and keeping a person at work in an organization. It is something that moves the person to action and continues him in the course of action that is already initiated. So what is that? It is the complex forces starting and keeping a person at work. At work, that is the force that starts and keep a person. Continue ചെയ്തു പോകുന്ന, സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് എന്നിട്ട് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തു പോകുന്ന ഒരു സിമുലേറ്റിംഗ് ഫാക്ടർ അല്ലെ ഒരു ഫോഴ്സ് ആണ്, ഒരു ശക്തിയാണ് എന്ത്? മോട്ടിവേഷൻ, അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു റോബർട്ട് ഡുബിൻ. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് സംതിങ് ദാറ്റ് മൂവ്സ് ദ പേഴ്സൺ ടു ആക്ഷൻ ആൻഡ് കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ഹിം ഇൻ ദ കോഴ്സ് ഓഫ് ആക്ഷൻ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഓൾറെഡി ഇനീഷ്യേറ്റഡ്. അവരോട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നതിന്റെ അങ്ങേയറ്റം പാരമ്യതയിൽ അവർ ചെയ്ത് തീർക്കുന്നു. ഓൺ വാട്ട് ബേസിസ്? if the person is getting motivated. Clear or not? So I am going to the next part, objectives with regard to the motivation. What are the major objectives of motivation? One is achieving the or attainment of goals. Goal achievement or goal attainment. I think you are familiar with this. Motivation improves the discipline and confidence in people, which helps the organization to attain their goals effectively and efficiently. കാര്യക്ഷമതയായിട്ടും നേരെ നല്ല രീതിയിലും goals at the earliest achieve cheyanayittu through motivation it helps. Increase the willingness, attainment of goals, after that increase the willingness. Increase the motivation increases the willingness of the workforce. Workforce in the sense means the workers to perform the tasks required by the job. It reduces the efforts of managers to lead people to work. Managers in the jolly korakkunnu. If the worker is getting motivated, he will work hard. That is the only simple thing with regard to you need to know. Increase the willingness of each and every worker to work hard and thereby reducing the work of what? Managers. As to lead the people to work. അവരെ നയിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത് അവർക്ക് ഒരു ചോദ്യമേ അല്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവർക്ക് ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലമേ അല്ല. കാരണം motivated people work hard to strive and to achieve the goal. That is the increase in willingness. Next, increase the performance. Performance level also to be increased. Employees are usually motivated to increase their level of performance and thereby results in increased customer satisfaction also. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവർ സന്തോഷവാനായിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു? അവരുടെ പണി ചെയ്യുന്നു. They are getting benefited so that again and again they are doing the thing, isn't it? And thereby customers satisfaction also will be increased because ഒരു കടയിലോട്ട് കയറി ചെന്നാൽ അവർക്ക് എന്ത് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ഒരു നല്ല ചിരിച്ചുകൊണ്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഇത് സെയിൽസ്മാനോ സെയിൽസ് ഗേളോ ഒക്കെ ഇതാണെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ് അവർക്ക് if they are motivated, their work also will be like that. And we are also getting this one. What is that? Satisfied. Okay, so increase the performance. So one is what? Increase the willingness. Then ascertain or what is the first one? Aim, achievement of the aim, attainment of the goal, then ascertainment of performance, or sorry, increasing the willingness, then increase the performance, then increase the retention. Motivation is highly essential for retain the people in the organization. If they are getting motivated, they will again continue to work with us. If they are not motivated, they will lose the job, or they will, what is that? Going out from our organization. Increasing motivation helps the organization to ensure higher rates of retention and increase the worker productivity. So labor turnover ratio will be less here because those who are joined there and also those who are leaving, nothing will be there because nobody will be interested to leave the job, leave the organization. That is increase the retention period. Either workers' productivity should be increased and nobody will lose the job or nobody will leave our organization. That's through motivation. Then good work environment. Nalla environment, work environment. So motivation aims at creating a work environment in which people are willing to work with a zeal, initiative, etc. Interest and enthusiasm with a high personal and group moral satisfaction with a sense of responsibility also. So that is, we need to know good work environment and increase the loyalty. Increase the loyalty means what? Loyal of the workforce towards the management. Management writer, they are lean to work there. In order to work hard to strive the goal or achieve the goal, they are loyal to the management or loyal to the organization. Adana increase the loyalty due to high motivation and good image also. Motivation generates a good public image for the organization also. This will help them to attract competent and qualified workforce. So that is good image. So what are the this one? Attainment of goals, increasing the willingness, increase the performance, then good work environment, increase the retention, then loyal to the work, increase the loyalty to the management or the organization, and also good image to be created. Then what are the importance of motivation? Motivation is important in the following ways. Puts employees into action. What is that? Organization require physical, financial, and human resources to accomplish their goals. Correct or not? All those sorts means financially, physically, as well as the HR. All department accomplish their goals through motivation. It is through the motivation that the human resources can be utilized effectively and builds willingness in employees to work. They are willing to do that work. Clear? They are willing to do their work also and use utilization of effectively and efficiently the human resources also. So that is the first point. What is that? Puts employees into action. അവരെ അവരുടെ പ്രവൃത്തിയിൽ ഇതാക്കും. Then second is facilitates the direction. Direction is an important managerial function and forms one of its core functions also. One of the major functions. Motivation is a vital part of direction also. അവരെ നയിക്കുന്നു. ആ ഒരു സ്ട്രൈവിംഗ് ഫോഴ്സ് ആണ് അവരെ നയിക്കുന്നത്. Which force? Motivational factor. Direction is doing an action according to a set plan. എന്തോ അവർക്ക് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് അതിനനുസരിച്ച് അവർ ചെയ്യുക. എന്തോ ആ കൊടുത്തത് based on the motivational factors that the management is giving. That is the which one? Motivation. And that is direction. So it is doing an action according to the set plan. It requires the employees to work according to the plan formulated, and motivation facilitates the proper direction of the employees. So that is facilitates the direction. Facilitates the direction, and then improves efficiency. It helps to improve the productivity and efficiency of the employees and the organization. Employees, organization, അവരുടെ helps to improve the efficiency and the productivity. ഉൽപാദന പ്രക്രിയയും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കാര്യക്ഷമതയും ആ ഒരു ഫേമിന്റെ ഉൽപാദന പ്രക്രിയ തന്നെ മാറ്റിമറിക്കുന്നു due to the which one? Motivational factors, isn't it? Then achievement of organization goals. No need to explain that one. And then better relations. Relation should be there between the employer and the subordinate, employee and the or the manager and the subordinates, like that. So better relations. That motivation is an important factor that brings employee satisfaction. It offers monetary and non-monetary incentive, promotion opportunities, and other benefits to the employees also. All these measures create a good relation in the organization. And there is a cordial relation between the members or the workers in the organization through motivation, and also increases the commitment of the workforce and the personal development also. So increases the commitment of the workforce. So therefore, it is the stimulating factor, isn't it? It is the stimulating factor to do an act, isn't it? That is the thing. One of the definitions is that it is the stimulating the people to action to their desired goals. So we see today what started with the motivation, and what are the importance of motivation, definitions, and then objectives with regard to the motivation, and also how or on what purpose the motivation is to be important in this organizational behavioral concept. So please have a look at today's classes, or please let me know if anybody is having any doubt. And also on Wednesday, people need to submit one assignment regarding based on the 2 modules that each and every person or the student gets different topic, and based on that you need to submit that one on time Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday full day. Before that you need to submit it. Thank you for the day.